Welcome to another episode of See You Next Tuesday. I'm Bruce Bell.
And I'm Tyler Hall. Today we have our guest Ryan, the Grifter on, or RyanGrifter as you guys know him in the card community. Ryan's going to tell us some cool things. We're going to give you guys some insightful updates on what's going on See You Next Tuesday. And as always, we're amped up on done. Let a motherfucker know.
Are you crazy?
See you next Tuesday.
Unbelievable.
That was shocking.
Yeah.
What happened, guys?
We bring guests on the show to just assault them.
Where are we?
You'll be insulted and assaulted on our show. So,
There's no salt here. Just a little pepper.
oh hell yeah!
You ever seen Peppa the Pig?
I have seen Peppa Pig.
Do you ever think that Peppa was a psyop to really make our kids enjoy the UK government more so that they would turn on us in the moment of civil unrest?
Oh dang! It's all about Brexit.
Mm-hmm. No, it's all about American. Get it?
America.
CIN.
Fuck yeah.
America's in.
Yeah. So Ryan, how you been, man? What's going on, dude?
Dude,
Parched. It's
Parched.
always been. You been in the desert?
yes.
Nice.
Dry.
How's that?
Long walk.
How long you walk?
Days. Like Forrest Gump.
Man, well, thanks for walking all the way here to
Dude, I
tell
went
us
the
about
next
sports
day.
cars and shit.
Yeah. Sports good. Uh-oh.
Switch mics.
Oh.
Most accurate representation of him, Jason.
Armadillo with a red spiky mohawk.
Yeah, tell me that doesn't look just like mine.
I mean, his mohawk's green, but if he was an armadillo, it'd be red.
I'm telling you right now, if they put that motherfucker's face on a Knuckles card, he'd make so much money.
Like
Michael, what do you
like Knuckles the Hedgehog or the Echidna, or like Knuckles from Flapjack, like Captain Knuckles from.
Who knows?
Dang, neither one of them have a red mohawk. Knuckles the Echidna has like long. They're like basically locks. I feel like, but it's like Echidna.
Mohawk
If it stood up and was a stripe just down the middle and everything else about it was completely different.
I mean, it's pretty much in
Yeah.
the back, you know what I mean? Like, all you have to do is like throw it up like that and it'd be a mohawk.
Then it would just be spiked
He's
hair.
running so fast, his hair falls back over.
Knuckles isn't even
like-
the fast one. He punches.
Yeah, but
things.
he runs fast still, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They all run fast.
Yeah, I know, they all run fast. When you're moving
Gotta
that
go
quick,
fast.
your hair goes back.
Tails, aka miles per hour. Miles per hour.
Like how Miles' uncle's Prowler.
Holy shit. That's
Crazy.
We'll be right back.
So, Ryan, one of the big things that I wanted to talk to you about on the episode is, we all have this huge love for trading card games.
For sure.
And I'll be 100% honest. I got a couple of buddies right now that are collecting sports cards, namely UFC and baseball.
Oh,
and I have
okay.
no idea.
UFC cards.
Yeah, I don't really see the appeal, but I get it. You know what I mean? Like, there's definitely...
That's a guy with a tap out shirt.
Big old
Yes.
tap out shirt.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
put a picture of someone going like...
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
let's be clear.
Demographics.
Yeah.
But I am so confused on the rarity system in
Oh.
sports cards.
Let me pull out my wonderful encyclopedia here.
Yes, people.
Oh. Tyler, would you like an encyclopedia on sports cards today? I got you.
You can explain it to me. I don't want to read the whole book.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, what is your what kind of
So let's break it down like this. Like when you look at like Pokemon or Magic, right? You've got the original card print.
Yeah.
You've got the alternate art. You've got the full
Mhm.
art. You've got the extended art, and then you've got the different hollow prints on exclusive alternate art.
Right.
That's where our varying prices come from. But I know that like with sports cards, there's like the autos, which is like an autograph card, right? But then there's like the cards that have like a piece of cloth, from, like a jersey or something. In it,
The
right?
game worn stuff.
Yeah, right.
And then
there's the prismatic cards. I've seen those. Like there's so much that just doesn't make sense to me.
So I'm gonna break your guys' brains real quick for like 2 seconds, and then we'll see if we can meld it back together and make it all make sense. But
It's like
yeah.
Styler from Heroes.
like the old TV show on like NBC.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Dude,
Yeah.
I still have never watched that.
Yeah,
I'm hating
if
that.
you know
Those seasons are
anything,
good.
yeah, if you
That's
watch
it.
this podcast and you know anything about me and Tyler, you know that we love some heroes.
Yeah, Heroes goes fucking hard. That's a fact.
Not just those heroes, you guys like heroes in general.
Yeah. No,
Tyler seems more like a villain guy.
people are like, restore the Snyderverse. I'm like, nah, bring back heroes.
Hold on. Y'all heard that, right? He said, yeah, we're a bunch of heroes. But Tyler seems more like a villain guy. Is it because my skin's brown?
No.
Turn my mic the other way.
No, hit the button on it so it's green.
On the front of the front face of it?
On the front.
The front, yeah.
No, that's the light itself. There you go.
There we
Yeah, it's
go.
not the circle's not the button, buddy. It's got 2 buttons on the side. I'm not the tech guy.
I hit the button on it earlier.
You
I know. Yeah, but I don't know.
We're just the pretty faces. of the
something
show.
along the
we
line.
rely on you.
Something along the line was like,
We rely on you to have our voices heard by the people.
We got to figure it out.
it's all good now, guys. Don't worry about it no more. We're all good. All right, break.
Tyler, stop.
I'm ready for my
fucking
mind to be taken apart like.
Yeah, let's break our minds and put them back together.
This is the Magic Carper and Aladdin. All right. So
Okay.
obviously there's a lot of like when you go and buy a box at like Meijer, Walmart, whatever retail store you go to, you have your obviously base cards. There's there's different colored, which would be like your like reverse hollows and hollows.
Okay.
So that's just mostly like retail color, but then they add numbering to them. So you can get this
Hold on.
short.
You have gum in your mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spit that shit out right now.
No gum in class. No gum in class.
Come on now. What are you talking about?
It's a napkin.
Do you see a smile? No. Do you see? Put it in
For the content.
Okay.
Come on.
Spit it in his hand.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Tyler, come on.
This is no laughing matter. Give me the fucking
Spit on him.
Just stick it on the wall.
I gotta throw it away. That's why I'm
That was
Someone's over
just
here.
a second early.
Look, someone's over here with a cat on their hat, showing off that they're a little bit of a bitch.
Whoa, what do you got against the Lions, brother?
Listen, I was gonna call him a pussy, but I felt like that was bad. Hold on, I got hold on.
Now you're being sexist.
Now I'm back on camera. I was gonna call him a pussy, but I felt like that was just bad.
What's wrong
So-
with pussy?
What the fuck?
Okay.
All right. So you got your basic cards. You got your color cards.
Numbering systems you're talking about?
Yes, there's numbering systems. So a lot of times you'll have. Dude, I almost thought about bringing my case today, but I'm like, no, this would have been perfect for it. But
True.
so a lot of times they do like short printings of cards. So like I know Magic's kind of gotten into it. Like with a ring, there's like the 1 of 1, and then I think they also had some like that are like out of 200.
Yeah, they're serialized for
Yeah.
sure in almost every set now.
Yeah.
Because they just makes the collector's boosters go
Yeah.
for so much money. They go crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, collector's boosters are going to shoot without serialization, like at Spider-Man. But
Yeah. I mean, well, Ether Drift hasn't, but Spider-Man's a whole different beast.
I'm
Hold on, we're talking about sports card rarities.
Dude, okay, pause real quick. I'm excited for the Avatar: The Last Airbender Magic set.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I missed the pre-order by 30 seconds. So now boxes are $600 for a collector's pack. So,
I have to go to a pre-release event and then go hit up the card shop and buy everything they have after.
dude, when I was at Gen Con, everyone was telling me a story about Gen Con like 2 or 3 years ago where some guys were working a booth, and as everyone was doing like the load up and pack out at the end of the day on Sunday, they tried to steal an entire pallet of Magic cards from one of the Magic distributors, like all unopened cards from a new set.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah.
And got rolled.
And everyone they got caught immediately. Everyone just kept talking about it all of Gen Con. And I was like, that's crazy.
Wow.
That's ballsy. That's stupid.
That is
Yeah,
that's
it's
super
dumb.
ballsy. Super
Really dumb.
Yeah.
Really dumb.
How would you think that you're gonna actually get away with that?
Yeah, why would you do that? Michael?
Ocean's 11, dog. Michael's been in some nefarious shit. Dude.
I know.
This guy,
I know. He rolls.
look at that face, dude.
He rolls.
Do you see that face? Look like a stretched out meerkat.
Accurate.
This is adorable though.
I never said you weren't adorable.
Yeah.
I'd snuggle you up, skin you alive,
Cotton
make
wool.
a bandana out of you.
That's
So card rarities.
Sensei Tyler
Ed
Sensei
Gein
Tyler?
stuff.
with your headband. So card rarities.
Yeah.
So and it's basically the same thing. So they
Sure.
added serial numberings to cards, basically. Like I think a lot of times in the early 2000s, and it was just more like here and there. Like you can find like LeBron, it's like a 2008 set from Topps. You can get like that's the famous LeBron Chalk Toss card.
Okay.
And
LeBron
they
being
have,
the top makes sense.
Yeah.
Is that not what you said?
Yeah, power top for sure, honestly.
Yeah.
he's,
Length like that, you got to have
he's
some
actually
girth.
a small.
Well, I don't want to speak to that. I don't know him personally.
He's actually a small forward, but you're close. Not quite power forward, but small forward. But anyway, so
What's the difference between a power forward and a power top?
positioning.
Great answer.
Great answer. That was a fantastic answer, actually.
Grind Family Feud. Great answer. Great answer.
Oh, 08 LeBron chalk toss card. Yep, there it is right there.
Yes. So that
yeah, of course. I've seen that picture. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that card, but I've seen that image.
Thank you, man behind the camera, Mr. Michael. Shout out to Michael for this. So there's this one, which is just the base one, but there's other colored variations, like the gold is numbered in 2008 significantly because the sets comes from 2008.
Yeah.
And then they have a red. I don't know what the red has any significance to, but it's out of $4.99.
Okay.
And then the shorter the print, usually the higher the numbering goes. But a lot of times in newer sets, when it comes to like some of these patch autos and stuff like that, like there's a couple sets in particular
That's
that it's
only a
like.
7.
Say what?
I was just talking to Mike.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying something.
There you go. That's a 10.
What was that? The old BCCG 10s. Those are the ones you get out of the.
That's a serialized out of 333.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a lot like Magic for sure. And then of course there's like different if you all the serialized are the most valuable, but if you like get a lucky number, like if you got, for example, number 1, or if you got 333 out of 333, or if it was like an out of 500 and you got like 420 or 69 or something dumb like that, it's going to go for more. And then I know we've talked about like there's like of course the cards with the like jersey patches and stuff in them, but you could get lucky and get like the piece that has like the NBA logo or whatever in the card, and that's going to make it so much more valuable than the other like patch pieces. Is that something that's factored in for rarity in like if I guess of course it is rare because it's a 1 of 1, right? But like is that factored in like distribution, you think, from like Topps, like that it is this more special version of the jersey piece, or is that just?
So, I mean, it depends on like certain sets.
It's got to be machine separated though, right?
I would think, I'm not totally sure.
So like that way there's no bias, because like I'm pretty sure there's like a huge thing in the trading card like factory world where like they like vet out the factories, like you're not going to make extra copies, you're not going to run prints, things like that, steel prints, you're not going to send shipments certain places.
I don't know. I feel like they can make extra prints and stuff if they want to. Just devalues everything.
No, so here's
but that's what I'm saying. It's the terms of the contract is what I'm saying. Like if like Wizards like, hey, you're going to print this set for us. Do not print a fucking extra card past us. Obviously, they can print it, you know, if they want, but then they're going to lose all business.
I think they have like their own printer. But yeah, I know you're just for example.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, because you know, sports cards are printed through like what 8 distributors. Like you said, Topps. That's one of them. But there's like a fuck ton, isn't there?
Topps is like the big one.
Yeah,
Topps. Well, Topps is owned by Fanatics, not Panini. Is the Topps and Panini were the two big ones. I mean, you have some other ones that are off-brand.
I'm hungry.
Just press that shit down. You don't like panini?
I said now I'm hungry.
Oh, all right.
Paninis are fire.
Paninis are good. A good. Like people do like the fake 5-minute craft videos where it's obviously something that's not attainable and not real.
Sure, I've seen those.
And one of them was
really, really dumb.
Yeah, and one of them was one of them was taking like a container and putting half-cut vegetables in there, then putting a knife in, like a smaller paring knife, then closing it with a lid and just shaking it. And they're like, yeah, and then you pull it out and it's chopped up.
Perfectly diced. That's how you make a salad. You didn't know that?
Show me.
And then you put all your dishes in the sink with soapy water and you just stir it all around.
Dude, the only person that's working with is David Blaine. Come on. David Blaine could probably do it, but Chris Angel.
No, Chris Angel.
Chris Angel's a
would
fucking
do it with camera editing.
Yeah, Chris Angel goes fraud. I remember being 11 years old thinking I was going to levitate through my TV. I never believed it for a second. You just said that you thought you were going to. No, so realistically, the way the story worked out is I really fucked with Chris Angel for a long time. And specifically, the episode when they're in Vegas, it was like leading up to like the whole like Pyramid Vegas, making everyone levitate, blah, blah, blah. He does an episode where he's got a deck of cards. He has this girl pull out a card, he signs on it, and then he throws the deck at a glass wall, and then the card is just in the glass wall. He's like, yeah, we did this shit immediately. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
That's some camera editing bullshit, dog.
Yeah. Well, it's also, that's a trick where you just have, like, it's really easy for magicians who are card tricks to know what card you're going to pick. They're going to shuffle the deck in a certain way. You're going to pick the certain card. And then that card is just pre-placed in a spot where you're not going to look until he throws the card.
No, bro, they were showing the glass panel off. They were there's nothing. Yeah,
they just showed a video of it before. Yeah,
video
it was there for sure.
Exactly, deadass. Yeah, and then he's like, mind freak.
Freak.
Or what was the other one?
You just freaked my mind, Chris.
Yeah. Or what was the other one? It's like he ate the penny. And he was like, and then he cuts his arm and pulls a penny out of like a fake blood part on his arm. He's like, yeah, I can do that with any coin. And they were like, that was gross. That was those two episodes back to back. I was like, this nigga's fake.
Yeah.
Like I was walking down. I was like, I'm all down for a good magician.
Yeah.
You out here bullshitting, Doug.
Him walking down the building.
The pyramid building.
No, I think it was like a.
I know what you're talking about. This. I forget what the building was because he did do something on the pyramid on the outside.
Floated on top of it.
Yeah, he floated on the top of it. But when he walked down the building, he said he had no lines on him or anything at all. They had wire on that motherfucker.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know, like it always makes me think like if you're really committed to the bit, pull a Burt Wonderstone, put that fucking drill right in your fucking head, buddy. Let me see what's up.
I mean, Shaolin monks do it.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that for real. I'm not.
Don't. Nobody pull a Burt Wonderstone.
Do it, Anakin. Burt Wonderstone's a pretty good movie. I thought it was pretty funny. At points, I should say, it's pretty funny. It was like definitely like towards the end of Will Ferrell's like hurrah of the mid 2000s where he was going nuts.
Yeah.
Hot take. Michael, can you look this up real quick? Look up Joe Burrow new haircut for me. Joe Burrow looks like Anakin. We want to talk about sports. Look at this shit. Hold on. I'm going to.
Oh, new haircut?
Yes.
Yeah, Mike just looked
you
at
get the
Joe
blonde.
Burrow fat butt. I don't know what that was.
You said he looks like Anakin?
Do 2025.
I'll say in that picture he looks like the fucking the brother from 50 First Days.
Yeah, that right there.
Okay,
like spam and Reese's cups.
That image. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he does look like Anakin with the long hair.
Man, Joe Burrow, you wish you were Anakin.
Bro, he looks like he's about to kill some young.
He looks like he's off of Perk 30 for show.
He use that force to glide that ball.
You know, yeah. Is he quarterback? What is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a quarterback for the Bengals.
All right.
That's Joe Cool.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Any superpower? Do we have repercussions? Is it more like my?
No, I'm not monkey pawing you. Like if you could have a singular superpower, what would it be?
Oh, buddy.
One power's hard, man.
No, it's not.
Tyler's thought about this for hours.
Okay. Because the thing is, it is a monkey's paw, whether you want it to be or not.
I mean, the monkey's paw is you're going to die.
Because if you're like, I get one power, and then you're like, flight, dude, flight would be great. It's like, well, you're going to die. Like, you can't land. It's going to break your bones.
Well, I feel like inherently it's a part of like I can fly and bring myself down.
Okay, so you're also slightly invulnerable, basically.
Well, hold on.
Human. You have multiple superpowers.
Pause. If you're able to fly, you can propel yourself and project yourself and, presumably control the direction. Why would you not be able to control your speed as you're coming down?
I mean, I guess that's fair.
That's what that.
I think it's not even just the landing either, though, but it's also like the sheer wind.
Yeah, G-force. Your body's got to be able to put up with 100%. Like, obviously, it's comic book shit, but like molecular distortion and control of spacing of your own molecules.
Oh wait, hold on.
Matter shift. You can make yourself denser than diamond. You can make yourself looser than a gas.
So just alchemy. See, that doesn't.
Bro,
I guess it is. That doesn't feel like one superpower to me. That feels too like...
You're literally just controlling the spacing of your molecules in your body.
You're just going to be metamorpho.
All you can do is condense or expand and move through things. So it's like you ever seen, I hate to use this reference, but
it's through things.
Yeah. So I hate to use this reference, but this is the only way that I know for a fact you'd be like, oh, okay, that's how that power works. You ever seen Race to Witch Mountain with The Rock?
I haven't.
You've never seen that movie? Okay.
I have a sheer rule: if The Rock's in a movie, I don't watch it.
That's so.
I'm just kidding. I don't.
I was gonna say that's hilarious,
but I don't like The Rock.
I know. Out of the two kids in the movie, one of their powers is the molecular control, and there's this scene where they show it perfectly, where they're driving in a taxi and he shifts, so he moves through the car and then he's like standing in the road as the car's driving by, and these cop cars are coming, and then he dents himself, so the car hits him and just like fucking hits and explodes, and he takes no damage because he's denser than diamond at that point in time. And I always like, as a kid, I was like, don't like this movie. That power though,
And that's
is
your
fucking
one
crazy.
choice.
I think that power is fucking crazy. There's some wild shit you can do with that. You can move through surfaces, and you can also make yourself invulnerable to damage.
But like, can you would move through surfaces like a gas or a liquid could. Like you couldn't like go through a wall.
I mean, if you stretch your molecules theoretically enough, and there's still one
But there's
contained
no
unit,
opening.
you'd be able to move through things though.
You'd have to like have an opening.
But if you're molecularly, if your molecules are one contained source and they are able to stretch and expand with enough space between them, they will phase through and around other molecules.
But then at that point, aren't your molecules melding with something else, and you're just the wall now?
They're just kind of like coexisting in the space.
Is
and
that
they're
how
going through
that
the
works?
gaps. Kind of, sort
That
of.
feels like bad
You ever
science.
seen
I don't
My
know.
Hero Academia?
A little bit.
Mirio, that's how his power works. He drops. So like the way his power works and why he's so cool is like he shifts his molecules, but he slips into the ground. So then when he reshifts his molecules, he can't take up that space, so the ground shoots him out.
Man, My Hero has great balls. I don't know if he's the guy you want. If that's the show you want to reference to strength.
Who is
His name is Grape Rush. Put some fucking respect on him,
that
okay?
little-
Yeah, hold on, stop. Put some fucking respect on Grape Rush, dog. Or Grape Juice, I apologize. Grape Rush is his name.
Right.
You said grape balls.
Yeah, that's who he
Where's
is.
your mind at?
He's great balls.
Where's your mind?
He's got balls of grape on his head that are sticky, and he throws them at people.
What's your power, Bruce? Hold on.
What's my
hot take
power?
there?
Hot take. If you put a do-rag on him, I bet that'd be some cool waves.
With the grape balls?
Oh yeah, with the great balls.
Grape waves?
Great waves.
I'm out. I'm gone.
That's my superpower.
Getting Tyler to leave.
Yeah.
So to answer your question that you asked me,
Mhm.
either who was the dude from season 3, the villain from season 3 of My Hero?
I was gonna say of season 3, huh? Like season 3 of the world.
Yeah.
Who's the villain? Pillar? I don't fucking know, dude. Like,
That had to be at least like season 6. There's no way it was that.
you talking about Shigaraki?
No. He's the
You can just make up stuff like that. Pretend like it's real.
I can't remember what season 3 is right now. I
he's
go by the
like
arcs.
the mob dude that can do like blood stuff. He does the
Oh, the fucking Karasu.
yeah.
Yeah, so he's pretty. His power's cool. His power's scary.
Is it like blood manipulation?
No,
stuff?
he can fucking straight up control like the makeup of humans and creatures that he touches. He can like meld and move things and like combine things and shit. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
He like gets really nasty and combines himself with a bunch of villains and becomes this huge monster.
So I feel like my answer, like it really depends to me on is it this world and I'm the only one with superpowers, or is
Yeah,
this, am I
you're going to
not?
be hunted by the government afterwards.
Okay, well then
oh, then
teleportation.
it had to be. Yeah.
Oh yeah, teleportation is
Yeah.
my second. So like I always used to say flight, and I was like teleportation is so much more handy. Like,
Yeah.
But like, what do you think the limit on your teleportation is? Are you jumping?
So-
are you jumper or are you nightcrawler?
My hope is that I'm like advanced Nightcrawler, where it's like as long as I can basically know where the location is, I can just fucking
That's jumper.
there. Jumper, he has to like see the picture and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's like knowing the location. He looks at fucking pictures of the
Yeah.
pyramids and then teleports.
But I'm
to
talking.
them.
I'm not talking like the Alan Cummings X-Men movies.
I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
talking
yeah.
like the one where it's like, oh, I know where Egypt is, so I could teleport there.
Yeah.
I know where the moon is, I could teleport there.
yeah.
Like I don't have to like
as long as
see
you
it.
put the
Yeah.
distancing and shit like that.
Yeah.
No, 100%. That's real.
But how long does it take you to teleport? Is it like Diablo where it takes you like 5 seconds, or is it
Like he opens a
instantaneous?
portal.
Yeah.
I feel like now we're getting in a whole nother realm.
Yeah, I mean,
Teleportation's
that's-
a teleportation.
yeah.
Where he's not fucking magic with a sword. He's Nightcrawler. He just.
I was
explained
gonna
it.
say it's got it like if it was like stepping discs, like magic. I think I would want something different because that's a badass power, but it only works because she's also like
a fucking bad
a
bitch.
super,
yeah,
super badass demon wizard.
Straight up,
like,
yeah.
Like I want the one where I can like I could just teleport wherever I want and have anything I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I'm hungry, I'll just like teleport to a bakery and just like grab a muffin. Teleport.
But
So-
what do you leave behind? Are you like Nightcrawler that leaves like a little ash behind? Or are you like leaving like
He doesn't
little
leave
sprinkles?
ash. He leaves a little poof,
Yeah.
purple poof.
But I'm gonna leave
Dollar signs,
sprinkles.
dollar signs, and Billy strings.
Dollar specifically like the artist or
Like
Just
song,
little mini-
like Billy String songs play.
oh, okay.
That was a deep cut.
Yeah.
No, we have to have the real important talk. If you were to have superpowers, what's your plan?
What's my plan?
If you were to wake up tomorrow in this world right now and you found out you had a superpower, what's your plan? I've had my plan developed for like 5 years. Definitely makes me
That
seem
doesn't
like a
surprise
psychopath.
me.
You know, weirdly, I don't think my plan is that much different. I think I'm just gonna like live my life, but also have a lot more fun.
You don't think that you're going to get hunted down?
It depends on what power I have. I mean, maybe eventually if I like, but I feel like that's only if I like make a big enough ruckus for like people to know who I am.
I think that there's enough people on their phones record and shit nowadays. This is what I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah, but AI, videos, editing.
I mean, 100%, there's definitely arguments, but I mean, like, there can only be so much coincidental information before someone's like, yeah, this motherfucker's teleporting.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
so,
not
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
doing it
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, you never know, you know?
Well,
I
see,
mean, I would be teleporting all the fucking time if I could teleport. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just
but you go to the bathroom, like, sorry, I gotta, someone be like, he be shitting. And you're just sitting there going,
literally
and you come back out with like,
Chinese food.
people are like, why does he always bring a baker's dozen Krispy Kreme donuts into the bathroom with him? That's so
He
weird.
knows me. I love Krispy Kreme donuts.
Krispy Kreme donuts are fucking fire.
Bro, when that light's on, I'm stopping. Anyways,
What's your favorite donut from Krispy Kreme?
dude,
fresh? Fucking
traditional glaze.
chocolate iced.
Chocolate
We already
ice
had
is
this
good,
conversation.
too.
Chocolate ice, and I get a 6 and 6 and chocolate ice and traditional glaze, and I have to get them fresh, and then I eat the whole thing within 30
Michael
minutes.
pulled for our fat asses, just pulled up the Krispy Kreme.
That's cool, but
That looks so good.
put that chocolate ice on there, dog. Let me see that chocolate ice. No,
No.
No.
Whoa.
just look up chocolate ice.
Chocolate iced.
See, but also my second power would have to probably be
Yeah.
like
There you
super
go.
speed.
Right there.
Super speed's a good
There.
choice too. But see, I feel like that's the same thing as flight. Is I'm like, I feel like you need to be a certain level of invulnerable, or you're gonna die. But
No,
if we're
no
assuming,
sprinkles.
that you're,
We don't
if
fuck
we're
with
not
sprinkles right here.
playing, you know, by dumb nerd rules where I'm gonna nitpick everything, then like, yeah, super speed.
So look, if I wake up tomorrow and I have superpowers, my first thought that I'm going to have is that I'm going to become a government slave if I get found or anything like that. We live close enough to Canada that I'm going in the woods. I'm not going to say shit to nobody. I might say bye to Jade because I want my cat taken care of. I might say bye to my mom, but I'll be like, for the safety of everyone around me, I need to go perfect the usage of this power.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to the woods in Canada and I'm going to live by myself. And there's two things that have to be accomplished before I reemerge from this space. One of them is more demented, but you'll understand why. The first one is I have to perfect my power. I got to know the ins and outs. I got to know everything about it. I got to make sure that I'm good with it and that I'm just fucking talented, right? You got to make sure you're
Teleport. Why
you're
are you
strong,
going to Canada?
right? The second, well, teleportation is different, right? But I mean, you got to go somewhere where you can practice it. Like, okay, like you have the thought, like, can I teleport with my fucking fist through someone's chest? Try doing shit like that in plans or blah, blah, blah. The second point, it leads me to it, is if you're getting chased by the government because you have superpowers, there's a hard fact of life that you're going to have to accept. And that's going to be that these motherfuckers do not care about your life. They're going to cut you open and try to figure out what makes you work. You're going to have to kill somebody. And I think that in a realistic standpoint, if you were to be in a moment where the military is attacking you, and you have to kill someone in that first moment, you might freeze up. People
So
might
you're
collapse.
gonna go Dark Brotherhood, and you're just gonna go kill
I'm
someone.
not gonna kill a random person. I'm gonna like do a little bit of research and see like maybe like like an escaped prison
You're gonna go Bay
convict,
Harbor butcher
fucking
somebody.
like serial killer or something like that. But that I'm gonna go
This is
fucking
just
do
giving
that,
me
and then
Arrow
I'm gonna
vibes.
spend like my 6-7 months depressed in the woods
Yeah,
that
I was gonna
took a
say
life.
you're gonna get caught by the government while you're trying to perfect your powers, and then you're basically Wolverine.
No, Canadian government's ass.
No, it's not the Canadian government. It's Weapon X.
I'm
You're
in-
basically
Dude,
Wolverine.
you're just gonna.
Bro,
Tyler's
You're
gonna
gonna run into
hear a
the
bunch of
Canadian
A's.
forest.
I will
You're gonna go
kill.
train with the wolves.
What's his name? General Stryker.
Lee
I will
Eisenhower?
kill
Nah,
Stryker.
bro, you're gonna get tracked down by Agent Zero and fucking Ajax, and it'll be dead.
They're gonna come at me. They're gonna come at me, and I'm gonna put my hands up, and they're gonna try to grab my hands, and then I'm gonna condense myself like diamond, and then I'm gonna start rocking.
Brother, they're
Bows
Weapon
on
X. You
motherfuckers.
think they're not prepared for you to have superpowers?
We both got powers, bro. It's gonna be a slugfest. I'm not going out
They're
easy.
gonna-
Is what I'm
They're gonna
saying.
come at you with some nullifiers and shit. You're gonna go.
So now
condense,
nullifiers
but
exist
they're
in this
gonna be
world?
hitting
Hold
you-
on, but like I just want to say that
they're gonna be hitting you with some like supersonic shit. You're gonna go like super dense, and then you're gonna be like and like on your knees, can't hear shit. They're gonna come at you with like electrified fucking nets and shit, dude.
I'm gonna go into the ground.
Like they're not gonna be slugging.
I'm gonna go into the ground.
You're gonna go into the ground.
Yeah.
See, you just keep adding features to that.
That's
power.
part of the
He's
fucking power.
I could just face the
I-
whole
did I
planet
not?
actually, and just go to China. Is what I could do.
You just gotta make him.
I think I would die at that point. There's no way that you can hold your own breath and continue to keep your body like control of your
But the
molecules for that long.
though. The molecules, though.
This nigga Bruce is mad because his power was teleportation. Original.
I said mine after yours. What are you talking about?
Original.
Yeah, because you came up.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
You came up here with some Last Mimsy
What's
bullshit.
your favorite?
What was that stupid movie?
The Last Mimsy? Hold on. What the fuck kind of deep cut was that?
That dumbass
Listen,
movie.
He said it got a little rabbit right here, and it's actually an alien. No, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
Dude.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Favorite Pokemon? Like off the cuff, Trico. One of them.
Okay.
But hear me out.
Okay.
Because it was the first ever Pokemon game that I owned, and I was always a grass type starter. So when I like played it for myself the first time, Trico was mine.
There's 2 points I want to make right now. Always a grass starter. You're a bitch. Second one, Trico. Pretty basic.
Damn.
Just kidding. That's a good pick. Mega
I was like-
Sceptile goes hard. But I mean, who picks the grass starter though? That's playing Pokemon on hard mode.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, Sceptile kind of ugly though. Trico and Grovyle are cool. Sceptile
No,
is
get
kind of
You hear
too
this nigga?
lizard like.
Pull a picture of Sceptile right now.
You know,
He's too lizard-like? He's a fucking gecko. What are you talking about? He's a gecko turns into like a salamander or some shit. What do you fucking mean?
He's too Sceptile is too Sceptile-ish.
He's too much of a lizard.
Yeah, he looks too much like himself. I don't like it.
It's the bulbs
He's
on
a
the back.
Pikachu, too mousy for me, dog. Can't fuck with it.
Here's a take. I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but I feel like Pokemon should have added an electric type 4th starter option along that.
I mean, I agree. The concept when Pokemon Yellow came out was that like you get the 4th starter,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? Which
Because
was
it was
which was
based on
Pikachu.
Ash's journey.
Yeah, right. And like a lot of people have modded Pokemon games play like that. I like to play a lot of fan made games, and like even like Craftymon, an add-on on Minecraft, which is like it's got 220 fucking Craftymons on there, whatever their own creatures. They have 4 starters. And it's like, you know, not electric, but like the idea of 4 makes more sense, especially with Pokemon's typing chart and like how it goes. Like you could have 6 starters to pick from, my guy.
Yeah, you could have
Straight
way
up.
more for
You
sure.
could have
And
like, you know, like
the fire, water, grass type just doesn't feel like a proper balance anymore for starting for me in the Pokemon
It's because when
world.
Pokemon started, they only had 8 typings.
Yeah.
Now there's fucking 16 typings,
Well,
and the bot.
I
makes no
also
sense.
think because like in Pixelmon you can do like all of them. You can choose like
Yeah, you can have like one of each gen, all the gen starters.
You can pick from all the gens, and
I don't like that. I think that
Really?
each generation having their own continent is kind of like the gimmick. I
Okay,
think
fair.
we're gonna move into those angles. It's funny because Jade's playing Crystal right now, and I just bought a copy of Silver so I can play that as well. In Silver, Gold, and Crystal, when you beat the Johto region, you go to Kanto and you play through the 8 gyms of Kanto. They never did that in any other Pokemon game.
Bro, why does Pokemon not have a sick-ass MMO where there's all the different regions, all the different areas, you can catch different Pokemon. They range from areas that are really, really low level and really, really high level and hard. You can interact and battle with real trainers and trade all over the world. You can go do gyms and be ranked. Like, it's the easiest formula for the greatest MMO ever made. And Niantic is just like, I actually think that we should just do single hit with your starter wins everything.
Yeah. Listen, I'll say it like this. Everything you're asking for right now, it exists in Digimon. Look up Digimon Masters Online. I'm about to blow your mind, my boy.
Who the fuck plays that? Nobody's ever heard of that.
Lots of people.
Who's ever heard of that shit?
It's just not as big in America. Digimon Masters Online.
Don't look that up, Michael.
Also, Tyler,
Don't
they got
embarrass
And
yourself.
they got a new one called Digimon Super Rumble. We're waiting for an American port. It looks amazing. So this is the OG game, the one with the Greymon, the guy right there. It's an MMO, exactly what you were talking about. It's got a trading system for items and creatures. There's a very diverse Digimon and Digi-Egg hatching system. You can catch a fuck ton of Digimon. They have an evolution system. So, and it's not like stationary. They're stuck in evolutions. You can Digivolve back and forth between forms in combat and shit.
That looks ass, bro.
I was gonna say
You know
some shit
what?
like that just to fuck with.
Enter, hey, Jason, give me that clip from the SpongeBob movie. Bald. How about that, bitch? Suck my fucking dick. I'm fucking done.
As he
I'm
almost
leaving.
falls over.
What if I
You see the way he lashes out?
Terrier.
That's Mega Gargomon. Yeah.
Gargomon.
Mega Gargomon. Sorry, W. I didn't mean to disrespect that.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the very first Tuesday night special. As this show grows, we're going to be doing a lot of fun new things, and this is a new segment we'll be adding in where we're going to be playing some games and doing some kind of variety show content at the end of each episode. Today we're going to be playing Wavelength with a little bit of a twist. We had our guest Ryan on today. Ryan is a good friend of mine. Everybody knows Tyler's a really good friend of mine. So we're going to be using Wavelength to kind of play and see which one of these guys knows me best. So I'm going to be the one spinning the wheel and we'll draw a card. If you don't know the way Wavelength works, then I don't know, Google it. And then these guys are going to make their guesses, and we'll see who knows me better. If Tyler wins, then he gets bragging rights, and Ryan gets blocked from my phone forever. And if Ryan wins, then he will be the new co-host of See You Next Tuesday, and you guys will never see Tyler ever again.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Bruce told me before the game started he wanted me to lose.
All right. There it is. The prompt is dangerous or safe. And I'm going to say biking. Like bicycling.
I feel like this is a loaded question because I don't have childhood memories of like riding a bike with you, whereas you might have that with Ryan. So that's kind of not fair. But
Now, me and Ryan don't go that far back. We never rode bikes together as kids.
Just stroking in the pool.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
5 feet apart, though.
So like I find biking, this is a hot take about myself, and I'm going to equate it to you afterwards. I find biking to be pretty safe. However, I have seen the very dangerous sides of biking. I've been in some pretty bad bike accidents as a kid, like really fucked my shit up really hardcore. I have scars on my arms and legs from them. But I would still not really equate that much to like the safeness of them. And I think that you probably look the same in that regard. You're kind of like, I'm assuming like when you were a kid, you were like, get hurt, get up, you're like, I don't fucking care, keep going. So I think you're going to be somewhere around like right here where these two notches are.
So you're thinking like right here?
Yeah, I'm thinking, well, maybe a little bit lower.
Set the wheel and I'll set the dial and I'll mark it off where you put it. Right there. Right?
So I think you have a little bit of concern still on the biking, right? Like I think you're like, well, bikes can be a little dangerous. There's things that can happen still.
Okay.
We're not talking about like motorbikes, right?
No, bicycle.
Yeah, so I was going to ask that next time.
All right.
I think I'm going to go just a touch lower for that towards this way.
He said 20,001.
Exactly.
All right. Price is right in my ass.
Because Tyler honestly gave a very good representation. I think Tyler's pretty much dead spot on, but like, because I've known you to be pretty reckless throughout your years and stuff like that. So like riding for yourself, I think would be, it's a no-go, but like for like little man, for instance, you're definitely in like a little bit of like, I gotta be a little cautious.
Okay.
So my cursor is just above where the cursor is right now. You don't got
You guys ready for the reveal?
Yeah.
Bing.
Wow.
So you guys went a lot more safe. Nobody scored any points. So I went right dead middle because I figured like biking is not like inherently dangerous, but like you can fuck yourself up. You can like hurt yourself real bad. But like, it's not inherently dangerous. But
yeah, that's real.
Yeah, you say I'm a bitch, but I mean, I think you just probably biked like a coward if you think it's that safe.
I bike like a coward on my mountain bike, going around the block, driving around town at 2:00 in the morning.
On your
Tyler
mountain bike, going around the block at 2:00 in the morning. That doesn't sound very reckless biking to me.
Throughout all Albion.
Mountain bikes are supposed to go through the woods down hills.
We were doing hills and shit like that too, and then I was doing
This
rents.
guy said around the block, and then he's
so like personally, I didn't like BMX bikes that much. I don't know,
dude. Tyler probably rides his bike like a little kid runs. It's all heinies.
That's why I don't ride. That's why I don't ride BMX bikes.
Round 2. We have light side of the force on this side, dark side of the force on this side. I'm going to say Yoda. Ryan, you pick first this time.
Oh, boy. See, I'm going straight up. We're going to go a touch on the light side, but I think Yoda's pretty 50-50 because Yoda's old. He got the old ways in him. He goes, whatever needs to be done, gonna get done. Yoda seemed like he got some stuff.
Okay.
But like he still do what's right. But
I want Jason to overlay that image of the German guy from Inglourious Bastards on me right now. Because you said something that really just kind of invalidated the rest of your statement. You said Yoda follows the old shit. So he's right here.
Yeah, he's right here. And you went right there. All right, let's reveal. Tyler nailed it.
Yeah, don't fuck me on Star Wars.
So that one has less to do with who knows me and more to do with who knows Star Wars, but So that's a 4. Tyler got 4.
Yoda is literally like the god of the light side of the Force. Like he's like Sora in Kingdom Hearts.
Round 3. We have cat person, dog person. I'm gonna hit a little curveball here. I'm gonna say Cruella de Vil. Go ahead.
Now I'm like about to have a theological conversation about Cruella de Vil and the ethics of what she did for herself. Okay,
See,
so
now, it's not does she like dogs ethically
yeah,
or cats ethically. Is it a cat person or a dog person? Like, what do you prefer?
we never see her with. She does have a cat in one of the movies, doesn't she?
I think she does.
I think she has a cat in one of the movies.
I never saw the Emma Stone movie, so
I'm not talking. We didn't watch the live. I'm talking about the anime movies. How many Dalmatian movies have you seen?
just the main one.
Just the first one?
Yeah,
Okay, then if we're going off
Dalmatians.
of just that information, I'm going to go a little bit past halfway to dog person. Because obviously, that intention that I'm seeing in Bruce's mind is that she's like, I probably fuck with all animals because I wear them as fur. And I just specifically want these Dalmatians because there's enough of them for a Dalmatian jacket or whatever the fuck she was doing.
Oh, sure.
That's my guess.
Right.
I'm gonna have to do the 20,001 again. Because I honestly, because Tyler makes such a good
This
argument,
motherfucker.
Okay. So you're going to
But-
move yours to there?
but
Alright.
I think she's a little bit more. She's crazy for them dogs because I think she has other dogs in the movies too that she's locked up.
She has a bunch of animals
Let's
locked
do the
up.
reveal.
You got it, right?
So yeah, you got 2, Ryan. It was pretty close to the dog person. So I went with her because I don't know. I just was trying to come up with somebody that wasn't like a super classic, like, oh, they love dogs, but like just more of a darker twist on the like she wanted dogs, man. That was all she wanted.
She wanted dogs.
She didn't want them for good reasons. She's a horrible person. Right. Round 4?
Yeah.
Round 4. We have on this side.
I am your son.
On this side, not a sandwich. On this side, sandwich. I'm going to go with taco.
You have to guess first. Before we get into this, I just want to let the viewers at home know.
I was like, dude, everyone's either gonna love you or
Yeah, I say Bruce's taste in food is interesting, and I feel like this is genuinely a controversial conversation topic because, like,
How do I taste in food?
I hate to say it like this, but I would view a taco as a wrap.
Sure, but
So
how much
then-
of a sandwich is a wrap?
That's what I was just about to say. So then that leads to the question: is how much of a wrap is a sandwich?
Okay, that's fair.
You
That's
know?
fair. Michael's just pulling up the tacos. Never found
That's the
it.
most
Dude, that
white
looks
person taco I've seen.
Dude,
all
white
day.
people tacos are great though.
They're all right. Yeah.
Traditional tacos are also great. Onion, cilantro, lime,
They
fire.
hit, they hit when you need it to.
So,
Fire. Wait,
sandwich,
tacos straight.
not a sandwich.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going like here because I think it is a Hispanic sandwich. But because how many times have you put a dog in a piece of bread because you ain't had no buns? Right?
Sure. So hot dog.
You ever make a half sandwich peanut butter and jelly? Yeah, I've had to do it.
I have done that. Yeah, I have done that
Okay.
struggle meal half sandwich. I don't know how
Yes.
the hot dog applies though. Similar shape.
I'm waiting for the circle to come back right now. Okay.
But I also say it's not a sandwich because
So hold on. Before we go any farther, fuck the game right now. Your first sentence out of your mouth was, "I believe a taco is a Mexican sandwich."
Hispanic.
He's a
Hispanic sandwich. I apologize. And I have never been more infuriated by what you said.
What about a torta? Anyways, all right. So right here, Tyler, where are you at? We're at this nub right here. Tyler, did you go? Where you go? Oh, right there. All right, you guys ready for the big reveal?
Yep.
Yeah, Tyler nails it again. That was exactly my thinking too. Was that a taco is pretty much a wrap, which is like in the sandwich realm, but it's not a sandwich.
Yeah.
So like just under half. So like, you know, and some of this too, I think is the philosophy of how you think about it. Cause like, I feel like Ryan, the philosophy of sandwich, sure. But the philosophy of wavelength is what I mean. Cause I think Ryan was thinking the same way as we were. It just in your head, you're like, oh, this is 100% a sandwich. So I dial it back here. Right. And I was thinking like, oh, this is 50-50 somewhere between a sandwich and not a sandwich. Whereas you were like, oh, this is sandwich, and then any amount less is just a less degree of sandwich.
Yeah.
Whereas in my head, it was like, oh, 50-50 it is a sandwich, but how much of one is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Fair,
so it's like, how do you look at it?
Okay.
And then the other
But
side
anyways,
is like it's completely not a sandwich at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tyler gets 4 up to 8.
Like, would you call a cinnamon roll a sandwich?
No.
Hell no. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Final round. So we have double points this round. Winner takes all, maybe. And we have uncool and cool. And I'm going to say, I think this is a good one because this says a little bit more about kind of my personal opinion, I guess, right? You know, but I'm going to try to throw a little bit more out of the box one that you guys won't maybe just know exactly what I'm thinking right off the bat. I'm going to say Timothy Chalamet.
Like, on your opinion, if he's cool or uncool?
Chalamet. Yeah.
That's on me going first this time?
I do believe it is.
Okay.
On you going first this time. Right there.
Okay.
All right,
I need a quick briefing of Timothy Chalamet.
Dude who, main character of Dune.
He's an actor, main character of Dune. He was in he's the new Willy Wonka. He was
He's doing the ping pong movie coming out.
Yeah, he's this guy.
He's banging both. He's with Kylie Jenner or Kendall Jenner or whatever.
One of the Jenner sisters.
Yeah.
One of them.
Speaks
All of them.
fluent French. And he loves basketball.
I like this guy already.
Why do you know that?
I saw like a really funny video about him last night. Some guy was like trying to make him look foolish, but he was just naming all the cool things about him. And he's like, "I'm sorry, dude. That was coming from a place of jealousy. They're actually really cool. We should totally grab a beer." Like,
That's hilarious.
That's how I feel about Bruce. Like I feel like Bruce and I might have had a conversation like a year or two ago where we were like, I don't really fuck with that kid. And then like at some point like the last 6-7 months we're like, he's kind of doing some shit right now.
Oh, I thought you were saying that's how you feel about me. Like you just come after me because you're jealous of my greatness.
Yeah, 1,000%. I'm siphoning off of you. I'm a succubus of life force.
That makes sense. I've felt the drain.
Yeah, Smaug. I have an entire gold mountain full of wealth that I've drained from your body.
It's pronounced Smosh.
Is that the same dude from
Fucking pig.
from Shameless and the Bear?
No.
Okay.
No.
This nigga mix him up with fucking the dude who
Jeremy
plays
Allen
Lick.
White, right? That's his name, Jeremy Allen White.
They don't even look
That guy in
alike.
that corner?
No, it's
No,
No, bottom right.
no.
No.
It's all Timothy.
That's all Timothy Chalamet.
It's all Chalamet, bro.
Chalameister. All right, what do you think, Ryan?
Where'd Tyler go?
Tyler's right here.
He's gonna price and write me again.
Well, it'd be hard not to because I feel like
Cool, uncool.
You think that Bruce thinks
How
Timothy
cool do
Chalamet
I
is
think
cool?
Timothy Chalamet is?
Well, either way, I'm gonna be like, I feel like you think he's a pretty cool guy.
Right there?
Yeah.
Final answer?
final answer.
All right, let's lock it in. Let's see what we got. All right, so Ryan got 2, I think.
Yep. So you got
So
4
2 there, so you got 4 points. So that brings you up to 6, but that still doesn't
Tyler
beat you.
beat him by
So
2.
Tyler's the winner. So unfortunately, I do have to block you from my phone, and I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, sorry guys. It's another year at Tyler. It's in his contract that we can only do these challenges once a year to get him off the show. So we'll try again next year, guys.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Now it's time for my concert.
See you next Tuesday.